Now at noon, breaking news in the search for would-be robbers who killed a man at an HEB parking lot Saturday. Police released new surveillance photos. Also, new information coming in on a deadly school shooting in Kentucky that also wounded 7 people. Plus, more free flu shots where you can get one right now. Good afternoon. I'm Sherman Chow. We begin with breaking developments in that HEB shooting. Investigators say the man they are looking for killed a 75-year-old man this weekend. Rekha Mudaraj is here with more on the investigation.
Sherman, well, Houston police first released surveillance pictures soon after this brazen shooting, which happened this past Saturday in the middle of the day. Now they're releasing new photos, and we want you to take a closer look at this. These are close-ups of at least one suspect, and police are hoping someone recognizes this guy here. You see he's wearing a gray shirt. They believe he was involved in the fatal shooting of an elderly man at an HEB parking lot in southeast Houston, located in the 9800 block of Black Hawk Drive. Now, this is the vehicle the suspect was in, along with another person. Surveillance footage shows 75-year-old Thatley getting into an altercation with the 2 men who were in that car before being shot. Now, the victim's son told KHOU that Lee had gone to a Wells Fargo bank to withdraw cash and that the suspects had followed him from the bank to the grocery store. Police believe this was an attempted robbery, but the money was still in Lee's pocket when he was found. Lee was an immigrant from Vietnam who came here in the 70s. He had 5 kids, 5 grandkids, and a wife of 50 years. So the suspects got away with nothing, and Lee's family is left mourning a great loss. If you recognize the man in that photo or that suspect's vehicle, please call Houston Police. Sherman?
All right, Rekha, thank you. And now to Kentucky and the nation's second school shooting in as many days. At least 7 people are injured and 1 person has died. This is in Benton, Kentucky. That is in the southwestern part of the state. The shooting happened at the Marshall County High School. Police say the shooter has been caught, but there is no known motive right now. First responders still on the scene. Medical helicopters took 4 people to hospitals. Their conditions unknown at this time. The FBI is also investigating. And more breaking news to tell you about, this time here at home. Pearland police have arrested a child care worker accused of inappropriately touching a child at the Goddard School. This is 23-year-old Darian Hansen. The initial report came from the family of the victim last month. Police say Hansen has admitted to the crime. Also at this hour, Houston police are investigating an unusual robbery at a Wells Fargo bank in northeast Houston. This was on the East Tex Freeway near Cavalcade. The victim was robbed while servicing an ATM at that bank. The victim was not hurt. The fight against the flu getting a shot on the arm in Galveston County. Local health officials there are offering free flu shots this week. Our Michelle Choi was at the Friendswood Chamber of Commerce today, where patients have been lining up.
Getting one of these free flu shots is really simple. It starts off by you filling out one of these applications. And depending on how long the line is, you'll be done in less than 5 minutes. People say the most painful part about this whole process, the paperwork. Here at Friendswood, the fight against the dreaded flu starts on these 2 wheels, a cooler filled with vaccinations. Shots offered for free by the Galveston County Health District. Skeeter Braun was the first in line Tuesday morning.
It was handy, it was easy.
Skeeter owns a roofing business, and after seeing his guys get sick, he decided today was the day.
There's always that chance that that happens, and like I said, why not minimize those risks, okay, of you actually getting the flu yourself.
If you haven't come down with the virus already, count yourself lucky. You're one in a few. So far, there have been more than 3,000 confirmed cases of the flu in Galveston County. A huge difference compared to the 362 cases last year.
It's pretty scary, and the fact that they keep saying there's a different strand each year.
But experts say these shots are definitely worth it, something Queenie Wynn's been trying to get done for weeks.
We flooded during Harvey, and we've been busy with house repairs, and it's just been really difficult to get out and get those shots done.
Like her, dozens of folks made sure to stop by to take that extra step towards staying healthy and flu-free. These free flu shots will be given out until 1 this afternoon here at the Friendswood location. But no worries, if you can't make it out today, the Galveston County health officials will continue to do this throughout the week. For a full list of locations, just visit our website at khou.com. Standing for Houston, Michelle Choi, KHOU 11 News.
And new research says that just breathing is enough to spread the flu virus. That's from the University of Maryland. Infected people can exhale tiny droplets which hang in the air. So get vaccinated if you haven't and keep washing your hands. Chambers County is offering free flu shots all this week as well. We have a list of locations for those free shots and important information about this year's flu outbreak at KHOU.com. All right, let's take a live look outside with our tower cam at downtown Houston. Oh, it was cold and crisp this morning, Brooks Garner, but warming up today, huh?
Absolutely, sure, man. The sunshine burning off the chill of last night, a night that produced freezing temperatures in Conroe with a morning low of 28. It was close to 40 in Houston and mid-40s to the coastline, as expected. Right now, though, temperatures warming up close to 60 in many locations, including Houston, currently 2 degrees above that. It's 62. It's 59 in Huntsville, 60 right now in Galveston. We're setting up for an absolutely beautiful afternoon. A Pacific air mass has settled into the region, so many qualities you'd find in places like California are currently over our neck of the woods here in Texas. In the Woodlands, it's 57. High clouds streaming through the skies. No rain in the forecast anytime soon, but we will see lots of those clouds from time to time. They're coming all the way from the Pacific Ocean. We're going to see a high temperature today around 62 degrees. Coming up, we'll talk about how long this mild weather hangs in and when our next chance of rain is. Nothing like this, though, in the Northeast, Sherman. They're getting soaked right now. If you got any flights to New York or Boston, they could be delayed.
All right, fair warning. Thank you very much, Brooks. Hey, many people in a panic mode this morning after a 7.9 quake shook the West Coast, causing a tsunami threat in Alaska. Tsunami alerts have since been canceled or downgraded all along the western seaboard. Those sirens started going off around 1:30 a.m. Police officers in Kodiak, Alaska, rushing to evacuate people along the coast. Watches were posted for Washington State, Oregon, and California, where alerts were broadcast on TV. The quake hit between 2 tectonic plates about 200 miles southwest of Anchorage. 5 workers missing in Oklahoma are now presumed dead. What was once a rescue mission is now a recovery effort. Some of the men worked for Patterson UTI Energy, that's based here in Houston. The crew was drilling a new gas well when the well exploded. 17 other workers escaped. The company is pledging a full investigation. The federal government is back up and running this morning in this noon hour after a 3-day shutdown. Federal workers are getting back to work after Congress agreed to a stopgap funding bill, which ended that government shutdown, which began on Saturday. It is good, though, only till February 8th. That gives lawmakers 16 days to work on hot topics such as DACA, border security, and a larger funding bill.
I pray that neither I nor the Congress will be in this same position come February 8th.
With the pointless, damaging, partisan theatrics of this government shutdown behind us, serious and bipartisan negotiations can resume.
Some immigration groups say they feel abandoned by the compromise. Yesterday, the president began meeting with congressional leaders to work on immigration issues.